Okay, audience. So let's start today's session. And today we'll discuss about other few switching topics. Then you can say today switching concept will be finished. But today topic is not like only for switching. It's a combo between routing and switching both. Okay. Like yesterday also, if you remember when we discuss about RSTP, rapid spanning tree. So I take the router as an example. And because of that, we have the problem. Only STP, we don't have any problem with the slow connection because all switches are same. Getting it? So same way, we have two topics mainly today need to cover. One is ether channel. And second, we have FHRP. Okay. And for both these, we require detailed idea about MAC address and MAC address table. Then this will become easy for you. So tell me guys, this point, anyone want to ask question, doubt, or already you have idea? Then I will directly start the topic. Anything you want to revise, you want to ask question, anything related these 2 points. MAC address 48-bit hexadecimal in 2 part 24-bit decided by the Ccna for one company, and then another 24-bit decided by company for one device. Right? If you count as a character, then hexadecimal character, so total 12 characters, 6 character from Ccna, 6 character from company. Like 029 A2F. Layer 2, okay, for local communication, and automatically in background there is a ARP process which is able to find MAC address from the IP. So this whole thing for first line. Now, what about this? Everyone tell me. MAC address table. Any question, doubt for this? In the switch, we'll find MAC table. Command is same only, just starting with so MAC address table. Right? In that, you will not find the switch self MAC address that we discussed already. It is what? Connected device MAC address. Switch self MAC address we need to check. Then what? Check the interface detail or version. One extra special as a device MAC address, then base MAC address. You need to run the command. So version, otherwise particular interface, you need to run the interface command. And what you see in the MAC address table, that is what? Connected device MAC address. So confirm me guys, classroom people. Both point clear? Any confusion? Online people, can you confirm me?
Yes, sir.
Abdul Jalil, Biswas. We have 2 Biswas. Why? And Chandrasekhar, Tanvir, and Vivas. Okay, so if these 2 points is clear from your side, then one last thing I want to tell you that also we already discussed, switch MAC address learning process. Remember everyone? This point or not? Again, I told you, just want to remind you what? All process in the switch, mostly automatic, already running. We don't have separate command for this. But what you need to understand, whenever switch receive any packets, from that receiving packet, it will check what? First of all, source MAC address. Remember guys, whenever receiving, then source, whenever forwarding, then destination. So receiving and check the MAC address, and they will compare with the MAC table. That which packet I'm receiving, in that, whatever the source MAC address, do I already have this entry? Do I know this MAC address? Do I know this device or not? If entry already there, then it will directly proceed the next for forwarding. But entry not there, then it will first create a MAC table entry from the source. What another point you need to remember? Switch never make an entry for a MAC table from destination. Remember this point. destination MAC address is there in the MAC table or not? It is not going to create an entry from the destination MAC address. If it is not there, it will do broadcast or find the MAC table. Sorry, find the MAC address. So this point every time compulsory try to remember, because this also comes in the interview. Either they ask this simple thing as a topic name, explain me the switch address learning process. Otherwise, they will ask some different way. From which address which will make a MAC table? Source address. Okay. Otherwise, what more tricky way? Okay. That let's say switch already have some MAC table. Okay, and switch also already have one packet to forward. So switch already know the source MAC address, but switch don't know the MAC address for the destination. Okay. So will they do the entry in the MAC table for the new MAC address? No. Getting it? Switch always do the new MAC table entry for the new MAC address, but one in the receiving side from the source, not at the time of forwarding, not for the destination. Is that clear, everyone? When I receive some new doubt, then I will analyze my knowledge and I try to remember, okay, what is the answer for that, and I give the answer. When I already have doubt, I'm not going to ask. I will directly research. Getting my point? Online people, if you want to reply, you can reply in the chat box and confirm me. So for this, I have one note, but it's I think is a NP level. Let me just check. From that, some point as a Ccna I can give you. Just a second, guys. Let me check my database. No, that's not there. Hmm. Okay, this point. Right now, we need to focus on the first point, what we are discussing. Whenever switch receive any packet, then it will check source MAC address and for MAC table entry. Okay. So two possibilities. Either MAC address is there, either not. Simple. If source MAC address already available, then only take a forwarding decision. Two, if source MAC address not available in the MAC table, then it will automatically put in the MAC table with the receiving interface ID. Means what? In this interface, this MAC address. That is the MAC table entry. Let me try to open packet tracer in background, so we don't need to wait. Now understand. In this, suppose already packet received and both point process done. Either already there, if not there, then it will already enter. In short, now source MAC address entry are in the MAC table. Then what? Forwarding. So here what you need to remember, forward and filter. Okay. What is that? They take a forwarding decision and then also filter that where no need to send. So whenever switch receive any packet, then it will check destination MAC address for the taking forwarding decision. Again 2 point. Either what? Destination MAC address entry also available in MAC table, so directly decision, or destination MAC entry not available, then they need to do broadcast. So see first point, if destination MAC address already available in the MAC table, then it will forward the packet according the MAC table entry and related interface. But what condition? If it is in the same VLAN. Remember our yesterday topology? We have different VLAN member. So according switch, destination MAC entry also available in the MAC table, but it is in the different VLAN, it will not forward. Think about this middle switch. This switch 2 have a PC 10 and 11 MAC address also. Have a 12, 13, 14 MAC address also. Now PC 1 want to send some data. So source MAC address here, destination MAC address or PC 10 suppose. So it will forward, it will receive by this interface. It is a trans, so no need to worry. But then also they receive with the VLAN tag, right? And then what? According that tag, it will check only that VLAN MAC table, not entire MAC table. And in that, if VLAN 10 is there, PC 10 is there, it will forward. Same way, let's say PC 5 want to communicate PC 10. So again, it will forward here, but according switch receive on the VLAN 20. Now, according switch, PC 10 MAC address is there, but still it will not forward. So this point, why I'm highlighting separately, by the topologies look like easy. But what, sometime only remember this point, then it's become wrong. See, if you read this, it's not look like a wrong, but actually it is not the final effect. If the destination MAC address already available in the MAC table, then it will forward the packet according the MAC table entry related interface. So yeah, it is right, but it is not every time right. Okay, you no need to remember only that concept, like what switch have a MAC address, it will forward. In the router, it is yes, routing table is there, it will forward. Getting it? But here what? It should be in the same VLAN. Otherwise, it will not forward. That means what? In the MAC table, also you will find VLAN entry. Let me show you that switch to only MAC table. So, MAC address table. VLAN number, MAC address, entry is manually or automatic, and on which port. So VLAN number 100 having this MAC address on this interface. Getting it? So total we have 4 points. Not only just the MAC address and interface, but that MAC address and interface part of which VLAN, and this entry is manually or automatic. If destination MAC address not available in the MAC table, then it will forward unicast flooding and try to find destination MAC address. Unicast flooding means what? Switch will send one separate request to everyone. It's not a regular common broadcast. Okay, but everywhere personal packet, separate packet. That's why its name is unicast flooding. Okay, now again what? In this also, it is not the guarantee that whatever destination MAC address I am looking, it is compulsory available. Sometime PC down, sometime PC removed, sometime PC change. So again what? Two possibility. If MAC address is not there and they are looking for MAC address, so either MAC address will find, either MAC address not find. So what? If switch will receive that MAC address from the flooding replay, then it will update the MAC table and forward the packet. So now understand, suppose PC11 MAC address not available. So what switch do? Switch ask everywhere. And then 11 replay. And 11 replay again for switch packet receiving. Remember guys, again don't assume that sir in this case packet forward and MAC entry happen. No. Packet forward is one part. But from where it is receiving replay, that interface MAC entry will be generated. That means what? Again PC11 replay, then again for port number 11 packet receiving. Okay. So flooding replay, then it will update the MAC table and then forward the packet. But suppose what? If switch will not receive any replay for the destination MAC address, then drop the packet. Same villain only. From which villain packet receiving only they asking for them, why other? Okay. Let's say if I looking for some product inside the Amazon, not in the Google. If I search in Google, it will give all the list. But inside the Amazon, if I search, then Amazon will not give suggestion that I don't have, you can go Flipkart. Right? So once already inside the villain, then it will not look for other villain. If it is in the trunk, then they are free. Multiple villain can travel. Clear? And also there is a separate note. After forwarding the packet to the related interface, then it will check again filtration for the packet in the last. What I want to say here, lots of time people can, sir, first it will filter where to forward, where not, and then forward. But no, here in the switch, it will focus on the automatic process and fast communication. So it will first do the forwarding decision. And then in the last, okay, after forwarding packet, it will again take new decision that do I need to send this packet to other interface or drop. Getting it? First forward, and then it will also apply extra filter. That's why topic name is forward and filter, not the filter and forward. So sometime one new question also comes. Now already we discussed this point. That ask this way. Do you know about switching mechanism? Then we have 3 points. Mainly there is a 3 mechanism of switch: address learning, forward and filter, and loop avoidance. Loop avoidance is what? STP, what we learned. First and second point right now we discuss as a MAC address. Once MAC address is there, listening learning process, remember 15-second time. Okay, if there are find that multiple different MAC address we have from the different interface, then no worry. But if switch find there is a same destination MAC address but from the different interface, then what? Loop. Then it will use this. Okay, so now let's start our main topics. Ether channel. Before that, guys, anyone want to ask anything in this concept? No? Hmm? 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 Yes, whatever the packet receive, from that it will check the source and it will put in the MAC table. Okay? Try to understand one last thing. If anyone still have confusion, let's say PC1 try to ping PC number 20, which is not available. Okay? Then also what? When PC1 is sending packet, switch 1 is receiving, switch 1 first entry for the PC1 MAC table, PC1 MAC address, and then it is looking for destination. If they try to find first destination, then means what? Maybe destination is available or not. So first receiving time, MAC table entry created, then it is looking for forwarding. In that forwarding, why again switch not making the entry for destination MAC address? Because destination MAC address may be not available, may be available, may be reachable, may be not reachable. That's why we are not able to create MAC table entry from the destination MAC address, only from the source. Source means what? Already someone sending and I receive. That means already that is connected. But destination MAC address never give guarantee it is connected or not. Clear, everyone? Good. So now understand in this same topology only, suppose there is a more PC, like already we have 4 and 5, 9 PC already there. According to what we have, 9 fast Ethernet. That means according this PC, everyone separately able to request for 100 MB, downloading, uploading, whatever, 100 MB can data travel. And according that here we have gigabit interface. So this gigabit easily handle 900 MB. But when, if I utilize all port, then how many port we have? 24. If 24 PC connected in fast Ethernet, total size 2400. That many data can send by user, request by user, and that 2400 not able to travel in gigabit. That means either some packet need to wait or some packet drop. If there is some timing issue, timer concept, timeout, then what? Some packet automatically drop. You can take example about your online payment, UPI, net banking. So when you have normal internet connection, you scan the QR code and do the payment. But you also notice whenever you have slow internet connection and you try to payment, then what? If they taking more time, automatically payment cancel. They not allow you to finish the payment. And also you get the message that by chance, if payment deducted from your account, you will get back on 24 hours or 48 hours or 7 days, whatever, according bank. That means what? On that time also, let's say when your internet connection slow, so your packet traveling slow. So whatever the expected time for replay, on that time replay not come. So packet drop, means your connection closed. You need to scan again QR code, again try to payment. And sometime, let's say if you find little bit high speed, you will do the payment. So after 2-3 times, maybe you are able to do payment. Getting it? Same thing here. Let's say if I connect 24 PC all together, then what? Separately 100 MB request possible. And that they want to forward here, but that is not possible. So 1000 MB travel because 1 Gbps is there. Other 1400 MB, what? It will analyze. Is that packet able to wait? Then it will hold and forward in the second, third second. If that packet not able to hold, packet drop. It's not like that packet not able to hold, then it will forward 2 GB, 3 GB. No, capacity is not that. Getting my point? So for that, we have second scenario nowadays, that is Ether channel. What is that? That you can try to connect second interface. 1 gigabit is there, try to connect second gigabit. Then what? Now switch 1 to switch 2, we have 2 paths. Like what it is, you can say one normal road, and now we have 2 way. That means what? 2 GB, around 2000 MB. Okay, and that is okay. Because what? Again, we count all 24 PC as the everyone active together and everyone utilizing full 100 MB speed. But that is not real scenario case. It is what maximum capacity we are discussing. Some users are downloading, uploading, then they are using 1880 MB or full 100 MB. But some user, let's say, just surfing the website, watching the YouTube video, then 30-40 MB also okay. And some user, let's say, just surfing the website, Google searching or Chat GPT, whatever. That task also work in the 510 MB. So that 2400, what we count for 24 device, that is maximum. Otherwise, average ratio is what? 1000, 1500, 2000. I'll keep going in between that. And so that 2 GB interface is good. It is work. But what is the problem in that? Why we require actually Ether channel topic? If you just count thinking simply, sir, we can connect the second cable. For that, why we require other concept? Okay. So let's say if I try to connect here, gigabit Oh, we don't have here already this. Okay, let me take separate things. You will easily understand. For 5 to 6, I'm connecting 1 and 2. The same thing. Switch 1, switch 2. What happened here? STP automatically start and they detect the loop. You can wait if you want. Otherwise, I can run RSTP also like we discussed yesterday. Otherwise, forward, forward. If I connect normally second cable for the high speed, in this scenario also, let's say I connect the second cable. What happened? STP found the loop and one port remained blocked. Let's say I connect one more cable. Pass Ethernet 24 to 24. And forward, forward. Same thing. Any one port remain on. Other all are blocked. That already we learned in the previous session. So just by attaching second cable, we are not able to use both paths together. That's why we require new concept. Okay. Right now, why we have the loop? Because 3 separate paths. And we require one more path because one path is not enough. Both scenario clear in your mind, guys? One path is not enough. But if I connect 2 paths, 3 paths, then STP comes in the picture and path block. Overall, final result, still I'm using one path. Either only one cable, then one path, or multiple cables, then other path blocked by STP, and again one path. Both scenario clear, guys? Anyone confusion, then ask. No. Okay. So now what? Now, this loop STP detecting because it is a different path. One sending, one receiving, and loop generated. So ether channel is the concept where we are able to bundle this interface. Combine, group, joint, like that. We discuss something called sub-interface. One physical interface divided into multiple sub-interface during the trunking, interval and routing. Totally opposite. Multiple physical interface combine and make one. Getting it? So we'll make this interface as a group, bundle, both sides. Whenever you make that bundle, according STP, what happen? It will count as a one path. And if it is a one path, then no loop. And we are able to use multiple inter. That is the simple scenario. No any other thing. Any confusion if you have, you can ask.
Nikunj, do we use any kind of load balancing in such kind of scenarios? Any kind of spillover or something? Or
See, it is not for load balancing, but indirectly will find the load balance. But it is not the main scenario for load balance.
okay.
Able to understand?
Yep.
Let's say here understand in this scenario. That's why I keep this topology together. In this scenario, suppose I connect the second cable and suppose both are active. Once we finish the ether channel, both are active. Okay. In this case, what? Now, from this side to this side, we have option to travel 2000 MB, 2 GB.
Hmm.
But as a one PC, are they able to use both interface? As a one PC, 2 Gbps speed possible? No. This one PC maximum according this interface fast Ethernet 100 MB, not even the 1 GB. Normally, what is load balancing? That if one interface not able to travel all data, use the second. and do load balance.
Hmm.
But here one PC is sending only 100 MB. For that, it is not required second cable. But overall total speed is extra possibility.
Hmm.
For that, we are connecting second. So it is actually not a load balancing, but indirectly, overall as a network, if you count, then separate PC, separate cable, that way load balance. Getting it?
Yep. For single okay, got it. For single session, the same connection will be
Yeah,
used.
there is no load balancing. So what normal scenario we have, like what we have lots of data, lots of packets. So send half. That is not load balancing here happening. Okay, that is not happening here.
Correct.
I also notice multiple, not as a CCNS, even CCNP levels, people sometimes have misconception that we not able to travel 2 GB data, so we are connecting second, and for load balancing we are using Ether channel. No. Okay. It is just the main simple reason what multiple interface I want active. So overall network performance increase, not the load balancing. Remember this wording. Ether channel we are using for network performance increment. No backup. It's not like one active, one with that already we have. With this, you can see. One active, one passive. If one going down, second up, that is backup already. STP is for backup, redundancy. Also try to understand not the use case, but also benefit. STP is for redundancy purpose, backup purpose. Because in that already we have that feature, one cable down, second up. But let's say I want both active. Then STP is not the solution. Then we need to bundle. Yes, bandwidth or speed also increase, but how you count the speed? As a one user? And as a one user, you are not getting more than 100 MB. That's why again I'm talking. What normal load balancing or speed concept we have, that is as a user. And as a user, there are no any benefit. But as a network, there is a benefit. Everyone, I hope you understand. As a PC1, PC2, there are no benefit. PC1 maximum 100 MB. Even you connect 5 Gbps. Getting it? Even you connect 5 separate gigabit interface together. Then also this PC maximum 100 MB. One interface, then also maximum 100 MB. 10 interface, then also maximum 100 MB. It's a fast Ethernet. But overall, when using all, then indirectly entire network performance is not able to perform properly. For that benefit, we have Ether channel. Still anyone have confusion, ask me right now. Okay, if I explain Ether channel in the one line, then what? If I want to use multiple paths together between same device, then what? STP detecting the loop and that will disable the other part, only one is active. For that problem solution, we have Ether channel. Ether channel allow us to bundling the interface together. So according STP, only they count one path and no loop. Clear? Any confusion? Let me do that. Go to switch 4. Enable, configure terminal, host name switch 4. Which interface we have? Gigabit 1 and 2 both, right? So in this case, one simple thing also try to remember with our old discussed topic, that wherever you find both active, from that side, start configuration. Because what in background, again, they will change the port status and everything. So it is become easy for same category port. Here what? One active, one block. And that will sometime create issue. In real device, light also blinking. But again, if you actually asking is a real device, real scenario, then you are not together with the device. Even light is blinking, how you check? I told you multiple times that you need to check from the command screen only. In the command screen, you can run that command, show spanning tree. You will find which is listening, learning, forwarding, or which is blocking. In the switch 4, do show spanning tree. Both are designated and forwarding. Go to switch 5. Do show spanning tree. One block. That means what? Start configuration from switch 4. And now understand, guys. Here we are going to run command together in multiple interface because we want to bundle. So command always with the range. Remember range command, interface range. Not run command in one interface. So interface range gigabit 0/1 and 2. And then here we have simple command channel group. Then group number. Like we have VLAN and VLAN number, here group number. Let's say group number 1. And then you have the mode. Channel group, mode. Spelling mistake, channel. And then question mark. Okay, we have 5 mode here. But indirectly, all things same, which we discussed yesterday in the DTP. Remember concept? Auto means what? Ready to become bundle. Here bundling concept, not the trunking concept. That these interface are ready to become bundle if other side they will request. But directly not active. Auto. Desirable, want to become bundle. And also send the request actively that I want to become bundle. Other side, are you ready or not? And same thing for passive and active. Passive is locked like auto only. But different protocol if you notice. Auto desirable both are for what? PAGP. Port aggregation protocol. Cisco proprietary. And LSCP. Link aggregation control protocol. Industrial standard. That kind of concept also we discussed yesterday. CDP, LLDP. For same topic, 2 different protocol. Same here. For bundling topic, we have 2 different protocol. One is the Cisco protocol. One is the industrial standard. That means only we have 2 mode only. Auto desirable or active passive. Cisco protocol, then auto or desirable. Want to become bundle but not actively request, or want to become bundle and actively requesting. 2 option only. Okay. LSCP, active, actively ready to become bundle. Passive, ready to become bundle but not request. Same logic we have, but 2 different name according to different protocol. And manually, if you want to do that, no, you are compulsory trunk. In the trunk interface, same here on. That you are compulsory member. That is called manually, static. Remember guys, yesterday, trunk or access, manually fix. Auto or desirable depend on each other request. Same logic here. So right now I will show you simple on. Mode on. What you need to focus? Whenever you run the command, in background, creating a port channel interface, port channel 1. One physical interface we divide in the sub interface. So it is creating new interface. Same here, multiple physical we combining in one physical, one logical. So that interface name is what? Port channel. Like we have fast Ethernet, gigabit. Okay, same way, this is another new interface name which is created by this number. Whatever number here, that number logical interface created, and you can say interface port channel 1 change state to up and line protocol also up. And because of that, you can see both side active. Because now what? Now according this interface, only one is sending. Okay. So now this side also we have same status. Combine here also. Switch 5. Interface range gigabit 0/1 and 2. Channel group 1 mode on and exit. We can forward. Because of this, now you can see the STP status. It's not like, sir, now it's loop creating because both active, but no. Logically, it is one path. Getting it? Do so spanning tree. Previously, we have two paths, both status different, gigabit 2, gigabit 1, but now no gigabit. It's a one interface counting, and according that you will find. And obviously, if one interface, then no loop. Simple. That is the ether channel. Anyone have question, confusion, doubt? You can ask. Anyone? This is manually we done. Mode on. We can run other command also. I will show you. Don't worry. But right now, any doubt, then ask right now. No? Anyone? No. What you can understand, analyze again. Previously, physical interface are responsible to forward data. Now, port channel. Previously, designated and status are maybe different because two interface. Now, only one status. Okay. Second thing, indirectly it is a two. That means indirectly we are able to send faster data. Not as a one user. Again, I'm talking as a network. Network performance faster. So cost value will be decreased. Here it is 4, but here 3. Getting it? Then you can say this priority. Now which port number count? Remember? Port number for priority. After that, you just created 1 to 24 fast Ethernet, 25, 26 gigabit, and 27 number. And then what you find here? P2P, point-to-point connection, directly physical connection. Here, share. So STP also have idea. It is a some double interface combo. But then also STP get the idea that user want, I will treat as a one. So it is either sending, either receiving, but not loop. So because of this section and this interface name, STP also have idea that it is a logical interface. But that is the things which we want. Any other confusion if you have, you can ask. I run the ether channel command, but I'm showing the status from spanning tree. That is the effect we want. But suppose sometime what? In the ether channel only there is some problem. In the configuration and ether channel is not working properly. Then we have the ether channel command also. So ether channel summary. What do you find? Group number 1, port channel 1, SU. S means layer 2. You know that switch acting as a layer 2. Then U in use. For this one command, guys, I will suggest that try to focus on capital small. Small u, different meaning. Small s, different meaning. Okay. Capital D, different meaning. Small d, different meaning. Till now, whatever topics we learn, there are no any matter capital small because all wording are different. But here, in same word, in same character, we have two different kind of possibility. That's why there is a capital small. So only for this one command output, in your mind, fit right now only that it is case sensitive. Only this one command output, not a command. Only command output. Rest of all other command and output, you don't need to focus capital because all wording are different. So here you get the idea that it is layer 2 and in use. And how this port channel from the two physical interface, gigabit 1 and 2. So here you get your ether channel configuration idea. So if you want to troubleshoot ether channel, then this is the command helpful. So ether channel summary. But if you want to see the effect, then spanning tree. Clear? Any confusion? Now here everything working fine. So why we require other protocol also? Manually working fine, and it's not like command is very tough. Simple command. So understand, suppose these two switch not directly connected via other switch. Okay, switch 4 and switch 5 want to communicate but not directly connected via other switch. Remember yesterday concept, VTP also we discussed. That apply here and here. Middle is transparent. Only one control there. In this case, what happened? Again, let's say if you thinking as a mode on. Here, mode on. This side also, mode on. That means manually, or you can say forcefully, we are telling that you are bundle. You are bundle. But again, think as a real scenario. One PC data only from one cable, not from the second. That kind of load balancing we don't have. We already discussed. So now suppose in this case, let's say this side connection is down. In this case, what? This connection still up. And according switch 1, both interface are active. So suppose PC1 data going here, PC2 data going this way, PC3 data going here, PC4 data going this way. Suppose we have this kind of things. So PC1 and 3 data able to travel because path is running. But PC2 and 4 data will stop here because this path is down. Getting it? According switch 1 side, sorry, here switch 4 side. Both port is remain active. Getting my point? I am not talking as a STP loop. I am talking as a bundle. And suppose in this scenario, if we add protocol, then what? Protocol means two things. Packet in some frequency, 5 second, 2 second, whatever, like STP, we have BPDU packet, OSPF, we have hello packet. So they keep checking neighborship. In this case, again, if this path is down, then automatically protocol inform this side that, hey, switch 4, don't use this path because other side there is a no path active. For that benefit, we require protocol. For directly connected switch, if you want to bundle, static also working fine. But if let's say bundling you are doing between two switch which is not directly connected, then protocol compulsory require, otherwise there is a issue in the communication. So in switch 4, we'll do one simple things. Turn off that. Remember guys, in packet tracer or in real scenario, both, directly one bundle what you are using, don't change directly. Either first shut down, stop the connection and then change the protocol. Otherwise, create a new group. In the running group, don't change the mode. Because what? Sometime if compatibility is there, it will start working. Otherwise, sometime what port you will find red color down. So it is better first manually shut down, then change the mode or use the new group. Here what I will do, this group command I am removing, no, exit, and also now what I will do, new group. Channel group number 2, and now let's say I want to show that PAGP. So desirable or auto, that is your choice. Both side auto will not work, simple. One side desirable, one side auto, work. One side auto, second side desirable, work. Both side desirable, work. Both side auto, not work. So it is better use the desirable. See guys, in running thing, if I change, so here I remove, but this side I not remove. What you find, that red color I told you. So let's go to the switch 5. Enable configure terminal. And then let's say interface range gigabit 01 and 2. And again, no, first of all, remove that. Channel group number 1, mode on. Okay. And then group number 2. It is your choice. One side desirable, so second side auto or desirable your choice, but I am keeping desirable only. It's not working. You not even find that mode on, oh, sorry, that interface on and everything. See, it's red only. Then what? Shut down and no shut down. Okay, so it is better from beginning shut down and then change mode. Because even you do in the running, it is not going to work. Getting my point? Now again, because of this, you can say do so ether channel summary. Now already you see the effect on the spanning tree, that you will find what said cost is low, and instead of physical interface, you will find quad channel. So that I'm not going to show again and again, it's same. But now see the Ethernet effect. What you find? First one is SD, D4 down, and second become SU. Right now, second number group is in use. Previously, no protocol because it's a mode on manually static. Now it is saying PAGP. I not run command with the PAGP keyword. Desirable or auto, automatically part of PAGP. And same thing can check in the switch 4 side. Do so spanning tree. No. Ether channel. Summary. Easy? Any confusion? And same way what? Again, shut down. Switch 5 side also. Shut down. connection stop. And then what? Mode remove, old mode. No. And then what? Group number, let's say 3. And mode active. Active passive for LSCP. Okay. And do the same thing on the other side. No. And then start. No shutdown. No shutdown. Okay. And now again you can check the status. Do so ether channel summary. 1 and 2 both down. Third number is active, but you can see the protocol LSCP. Rest of thing is same only. But number change and mode, whatever you change, that is change. Anyone have confusion, you can ask me. Otherwise, same command in other switch and same output. This is your bundling concept, ether channel. Any other question, confusion, doubt, if you have, you can ask. Anyone. Clear? We only have 2 commands. In that also one for configuration, one for checking. One command, what I told you, channel group number and mode name. That is for configuration. And if you want to check, then ether channel summary with the show. So only 2 command, but effect is important. Good to go with new topic, guys, or anything you want to ask, confirm me. Clear, everyone? Okay. Now, here a few things you need to understand as a condition. Like we have condition in neighborship, for routing also, for STP also. Okay. What is that here? Only few things. One thing is what? When you try to bundle, all interface should be same. You can't bundle gigabit and fast Ethernet together. Because what? It is not giving proper load balancing kind of thing. One fast Ethernet 1 gigabit means what? One side 1 Gbps, one side 100 MB. How they will manage? Getting it? Second things, both side interface supporting full duplex. If you remember our beginning session, half duplex, full duplex kind of thing. Nowadays it is a rare case, but still by chance if you find that in your scenario, then remember, if it is not a full duplex, ether channel will not work. Okay? I'm not saying that gigabit means on compulsory full duplex. By default, gigabit working as a full duplex, but what for some reason they are also change the mode. So when you try to configure this, first you need to verify what is your interface mode. Getting it? If it is for other reason, let's say they set up half duplex, then what? Make it full duplex, then try to make a bundle. Getting it? And third thing, always use even number for bundling. Like I take 2 here. If you remember for explanation, I take the third also. But I remove and then I bundle. Remember guys, I also take the fast ether 24 if anyone remember. But I removed. Because there are no meaning of 3. When we try to divide, it's not possible properly in the odd number. 3, 5, 7 will not suggest. Either 2, either 4, 6 also okay, but it is all more better than 8 directly as a binary. Proper load balancing if you want, then 2, 4 and 8, not even the 6. But 6 also work, but 3 and 5 not work. So this is 3 simple thing you need to remember. Okay. The third reason is what? Logical. As a your mind, you need to remember. While first and second technically will not allow. Half duplex will not allow you to create bundle, and fast Ethernet and gigabit will not allow you to bundle. So with that, let's start a new topic, guys. Suppose again, we have multiple PC as a local network, but now I'm talking about one network. No VLAN, no trunking, nothing. Okay, as a one VLAN, as a one network. And they connected to switch. And switch connected to router. Let me take switch number 1. And then we can connect cable. Other I will connect later. Let it be. And 01 I'm connecting here with 01. This will start one. I do not shut down, you know that. But now what? This is one network I talking. Let me give the IP also. Let's say this. We are using very common thing 192.168.0/24 network. Now, as a user, as a computer, what things we require to become member of network? Only IP address and subnet mask, right? And if you want to communicate other network, then default gateway. So IP is what? For this PC, I'm using, let's say 192.168.1.101. Subnet mask already we specify 24. You can say 255.255.255.0. And let's say router IP, I am going to configure that is as a default gateway. This is what my PC configuration, right? Now, without these three, this PC not able to become member. And with these three, also, if anyone notice, then we have two separate options for DNS. If anyone notice, above side 3 section IP, subnet mask, and default gateway, and downside we have two separate section for primary DNS, other and alternative DNS. What I want to say, IP I can use multiple. I can change the IP. Let's say I don't want to use 101, I can use 102, 103, whatever. Okay, but for default gateway, only one. I can't say that 2 become default gateway, 3 become default gateway. Default gateway compulsory 1. Everyone, is this simple point clear? So now what? Now, suppose, let's say, again, we have problem in this side, in this cable. So PC1 only down, other are connected. And network is keep running. Only that user have some issue. So admin will come and they will connect the new cable, or they will temporarily give the other PC access. Then you can work here. But entire company task will not stop. Same way problem here or problem in this cable or area. Any cable which is connected to PC side and that having some problem, then only that one employee affected. But problem this side, then entire network down. Able to understand, everyone? This is also same cable connected to one device. This is also same cable connected to device. But this section only affected to that particular one user, but this section affect to entire network. Okay. So one simple solution again, what? Connect the second cable. If one have problem, second will work. But that is not practically possible from router side. Here I'm not talking multiple interface. 2 interface router have. But I'm talking about that if I connect second cable, is that both interface, can I configure same IP? No. Forget about same IP, even different IP, but same network? No. If I given one IP in this interface like this, what we decide is a default gateway 192.168.1.1. Then what? If I connect the second cable, so switch is just what trunk, multiple VLAN they can do, which are created for working in the same network. So multiple network in same network, okay. But router is not created for multiple interface in same network. So suppose logically, if I connect the second cable, then what? It should be in the different network for different VLAN. Both are not part of same network. That means second cable is not the solution. Not any issue from switch side, but router side is the issue. So let's say we connect the second router itself as a redundancy. Like what company have one internet, but they want backup, they use second internet. Like we discussed in the STP also, they use double path. So second path I want, but in one router not possible. So let's say company decided, okay, I will spend some extra money in the IT budget and I keep the second router also for the connection and connect here. So here, this network IP possible? Yes, possible. Not the same. If same, then what? IP duplication error. If anyone try to do configuration and sometime let's say misconfiguration, you will find that error. If you are configured two same IP in one network, then you will find IP duplication error. That means here if I want to configure, I can configure any other IP in the same network except the one. For easy to understand, router 1, 1 IP, router 2, 2 IP. So we have two paths and both are possible from this side. That one switch able to connect two different interface, and as a two router, different interface can become same network. Any confusion from this side, guys? So this is what solution as a budget. Technically now think again downside. Second default gateway, not possible. PC only have one default gateway. Again, DHCP give automatic IP, not the gateway. Gateway also give automatically what you configure, but you not configure two gateway. Na? Here is not matter of manual or automatic. Here matter is what only one default gateway. That I started the point when I explained it. Again what? Again let's say simple thing. If problem is here, so we have second path. And this PC also connected here. But this PC don't know that this is the default gateway. PC still forwarding request here only, which is not working. Getting it? Practically, as a device, as a connectivity, we have solution. As a budget, let's say we don't have issue, company ready to attach new router also. But still, technically, it is creating issue. And for that, we require our that topic, what I already told, FHRP. FHRP, full name you can say, first, hop redundancy protocol. And here also I will give one simple point to remember, it is not a protocol. It is the protocol category. Like we have IGP, interior gateway protocol, EGP, exterior gateway protocol. Same way, it is a protocol category. Inside that, we have three protocols. Like inside the IGP, what we have? RIP, EIGRP, OSPF. That is a protocol. IGP is not the protocol. It's a protocol category. Same here. What you need to remember? First, hop redundancy protocol. For that, we have three. One is HSRP, hot, standby, routing protocol. Okay. Second, we have VRRP, Virtual Router Redundancy Protocol. And third, we have GLBP, Gateway Load Balancing Protocol. FHRP is what? Protocol category for the all protocol related to first hop. Whatever protocol are able to provide first hop redundancy, that protocol category known as a FHRP. And for that redundancy, we have three protocols inside the FHRP. Okay. Now in that, just try to understand that these two are not part of CCNA. If you are enrolled for CCNP, you will learn there. As a CCNA, you only need to learn this one protocol. You can also check the book and everything. Okay, it's not like I am skipping whatever in the course that I'm talking. Okay, but what I want to say, suppose if you learn this protocol very better way, then there is only 20-30% change, and you will understand second and third. Even in the CCNP, you will find that trainer will provide this protocol training again in deeper way, so that you are able to understand second and third. Getting my point? Let's say in the normal routing protocol, I explain the RIP also. Even RIP not using, but after the RIP understanding, you get better idea about EI, JRPOS. Same way, this is the main core, the first protocol for redundancy. Once you understand this, second and third become easy. But right now, no second and third. Okay. So why we require this protocol? That is clear. Reason for what? Redundancy. Which redundancy? First hop. Next hop you can say or gateway. Gateway is what? First hop. Then next hop. You can see, remember the static routing. Next hop IP. So already router as a default gateway, then it will looking for next hop. As a user, default gateway is what? First hop. That's why the name is first hop redundancy. So now understand technically solution. Okay. What I want to say, the conclusion I'm repeating, that one cable are dependency, and if there is a down, then entire network down. So that we require second path. So second path depend on company budget, because one router, second path not possible, compulsory second router. Let's say budget don't have an issue, then technical issue still there. The two different router have a two different IP in the same network. But as a PC, as a user, we don't have option to configure two gateway. And that's why what? We want something here, that both router able to use same IP. But still, no duplication error. For that, we have this protocol. Like in the STP also what? We have both path, and one active, one remain, you can say passive or block. If one down, second active. In background, according STP, they know both path is there. But as a topology, active only one path. Same here, FHRP will do for gateway IP. In background, there is a two different IP. That gateway will know, that protocol will know. But practically, any one will be active. Getting my point? So here, in all these three protocols, we have one simple logic, one concept, that is virtual IP. So in both router, we are going to configure virtual IP. And that virtual IP, I will keep same both sides. Physical IP, I already specify 1 and 2. But this 1 and 2, if I use physically, then what? I require two gateway. That is not possible in the beginning we discussing. So what? Whatever virtual IP we configure here, that IP I will configure as a default gateway, not this physical IP. So for the communication, we require physical IP on the interface. So here I also configure 1, here I also configure 2. But I will configure one more IP from the same network as a virtual IP. And that virtual IP I will make as a default gateway. Everyone, is this logic clear? Then I will configure. Configure again, very simple. 3, 4 command is there, that also small. As I told you from the beginning of switch, lots of concept, small configuration. Everyone tell me, concept clear? Whatever IP I am going to configure on the interface, that IP I will not use as a default gateway. Virtual IP I will configure that as a default gateway, because that virtual IP are maintained by protocol. So that protocol will take care which one active, which one passive. So let's do that from the router side. Yes or no? Enable configure terminal. Enable configure terminal. Hostname R1. Interface gigabit 01. IP address 192.168.1.1 and no shutdown. Same way in the router 2. Yes or no? Enable configure terminal. Hostname R2. Interface gigabit 0/2. IP address 192.168.1.2 and no shutdown. So both side we have one IP address that is acting on the physical network as a member. Okay, and so that according PC any one IP we can configure, but that is old case, not for this scenario. Now for this scenario we configure one virtual IP both sides. So it is again understand handled by interface. Like yesterday we discussed some trunking concept handled by trunk interface only, not entire switch. Same way, entire router don't know about multiple member, but this interface only know about other member. This router, second interface for second network, third interface for third network. Only this interface handling this network. So by remaining in this interface, you need to run the command. This redundancy of the gateway or first hop, it is what handled by interface. So here what you need to remember? A very simple command that is known as the standby. That is the main logic we want. One is active, one is standby, or active or passive, like that. Command is here we have standby. And then group number. Like we discussed group number in the channel group, ether channel, or in VLAN number. Here we have standby and number. So let's say I'm giving number 10. Any number you can give. Okay, you can see question mark. The number of VLAN, number of default gateway you require. Number of VLAN, number of network, that number of default gateway. So mostly this number using from the VLAN. Means let's say if you are creating this virtual IP for VLAN 10, then use group number 10. For VLAN 20, then group number 20. Try to use same. Okay? Any confusion? Right now we don't have other VLAN in this, so I'm just using randomly. But in real scenario, whatever the VLAN, what network running, that number try to select. Okay? And then what IP? Here what IP you configure, that is what virtual IP. So 192.168, 1 dot. What you want to keep right now, guys? Tell me. 1 and 2 is already used here. Which IP you want to keep as a default gateway? It is your choice, but not 1 and 2. Let's say last 254. I told you as a remember, either first IP, either last IP. But valid, not the 0 and 250 I'm talking. That is already not used. Okay, so let's say I'm using 254 as a virtual IP. So that will I will configure both sides. Okay, so coming back to the command, 254. And you can wait here. Now what in background FHRP process start. And this is now looking for other neighbor. That do we have anyone in the same group? Then we'll do election process, one active, one passive. But what, we only run the one side. So they will not find the neighbor. Sure, after few seconds, you will find the notification that this is become active. Like DRVDR process or STP process, root election, all the same logic here, but it is for gateway. Can you see, guys? Automatically notification come. That gigabit 0/1 group number 10. What we specify here? State speak to standby and standby to active. Okay. HSRP state change. Again, I not run any command according HSRP, but in background standby command is for HSRP. And then what? This IP configure in the PC default gateway. So for this scenario, intentionally I configure PC IP at the last. Otherwise, you know that till now in any topology, first AC IP, then switch. So 192.168.1.101 subnet mask as it is automatically, and 192.161. Not 1, not 2. Both are just for membership. Actual virtual IP I want as a default gateway because that is going to use both sides. Anyone, any confusion? Okay. And try to communicate. Ping. One 192.168.1.1 working. 1.2 working. And 1.254 also working. Getting it? And same thing I need to do second side. Only one command. Go to the router 2. Inside the interface only. Command is standby. Group number. Group number should be same. Otherwise, different group, they are looking for both each other separate neighbor. And at the result, what happened? Both active. And both active, then what? Again, networking connectivity issue. Switch will confuse where I replay. According switch, both are replaying for 1.254. But if I use the same group, then it will do the election process, any one active, and only that side switch will get replay, not other side. Remember, IP also should be same, otherwise no meaning. If you want to use different IP, by default, the different IP without group. Why you create group? And again, you can wait here for a few seconds. But here what you find, it remains standby only. It will not become active. Because already we have one active. Ten seconds. You can see, it's already come. That I'm talking, this time is same. It is looking for neighbor. If they not find neighbor, replay in 10 seconds, second become active. Both scenarios, same answer. By in the beginning, starting, they looking for router within 10 seconds. If they find, then it become active or passive. Let's say already both connected and again one disconnect. So it is waiting for 10 seconds only. Within 10 seconds, no replay. So router 2 understand, router 1 not active. You can see here only one notification. It is only remain in the standby. It is not become active. Now again, whenever there is a election process, here we are using 2-3 things for the same reason. That means what? There should be some priority. Right now, by default, we configure one first. So one is active, second is remain standby. Okay. But if I want in any case, let's say one is only remain active, one down, then second is up, and let's say again first is troubleshooting, then first is up. So I don't want that second remain active. If second is active but one comes up, again one is the priority. Then you can specify second command for priority. For normal configuration, one command is enough. Okay, but if you want other priority concept. So in our case, what I want router 1 as a priority. Suppose. So go to the router 1 and same command. Now this thing is fixed 10 by 10. Whatever you want to do, this is in this group only. And then what? Priority. We have simple command like yesterday we have for VTP, VTP domain, VTP password, VTP version. Simple command only we have. Okay, standby, priority. So here, what things you need to remember? By default, priority 100. So both side priority is 100. Before this command, if you want to see, we have the show command. But in the config mode we have, so do so. And then what? The topic name, standby. Okay. Now understand, mostly in the switching or routing, you will find 2-3 simultaneous same kind of keyword. Either brief, either summary. In the VLAN, what we have? So VLAN brief. In the Ether channel, what we learn? Ether channel summary. So from that to count. If you not remember, then try one by one. It is not even any issue. One time command give error, wrong. Second time command try. So either show standby summary or show standby brief. Any one you will use. Here we have brief. That's why I just highlight the point. Sometimes you find summary, sometimes brief. Both are indirectly same logic. So what you find here? Group number 10, priority 100. Okay. So that I told you, by default priority 100. And what you find? Right now, this router state is active. And then also you find active passive detail. That active router is what? Local router. Where you are, that local is active. And standby is what? 1.2. And virtual IP also visible here, but space is less, so it was visible here. It is here, indirectly. Okay. So by default priority 100. Now here we are discussing as a IP address thing. That means higher is better, not lower. I told you already multiple times. MAC address layer 2 concept, lower is better. IP address layer 3, higher is better. So if you want this remain active in any case, then any value more than 100. 101, 102, 105, 110, 150, whatever. Maximum 255 possible. Normal, again, everywhere you find binary. So 0 to 255 you will find. Okay. So here again that command, standby, 10 number, and then priority. And let's say I'm configure here 110. So right now you not find any not because what already active. But in background, it will helpful when both are active after problem. So who will actually get the priority? Router 1 because of this command. Again, you can check that brief. It's 110 now. Previously 100. And if I take you to the router 2, do so standby brief. It's still 100 because we not change here. But both side virtual IP you can see 254. Getting it? Any confusion, anyone? Now what? This protocol have one extra, you can say, limitation. What is that? Even you configure the priority, by default it will not take authority. Means what? Suppose even I configure here 110. Now let's say according the communication, this cable down. So this become active. And again, let's say this path active. That means what? Now both path is working, but previously what? Because of the problem here, this is the active. And now this problem gone. It's running fine. And even I have priority higher. But what? Still this protocol is actually connected to user side. So they have some logic that if one connection already running, why want to disturb user connection? It will not take the authority. Still it is remain active router 2, router 1 not. But if you want forcefully, then one extra command we require here that is called preempt. Preemption. The simple logic you can understand. Preemption. Okay, English wording. So that one command also I will run in router 1. Not only just priority, but with the priority, remember, like what I told you in the port first, whenever you run the port first, also apply BPDU guard because there is a problem. Faster is okay with the port first, but BPDU is a problem. Same here, priority is okay, but with the priority, don't forget to give preempts. So we have third command, standby, 10 and preempt. That's it. Total 3 command for configuration, 1 command for checking. 4 command, your HSRP done. Anyone have question, confusion, doubt, you can ask. Now let me show you if one is down, second is active or not. And in that also I can show you one more better way. What I will do, one keep this side little bit so you can see the easy format. Okay. And this topology. Okay, this side. What I will do here with the hyphen n, I sending 100 packet. So it will keep pinging. Okay. And let's say right now you can say someone using internet connection is running and there are some problem path down. Ping stop. I remove the cable. Means indirectly path down. Request timeout. Connection started. In background, request timeout, wait for 5 seconds. So total 2 packet drop, 10 seconds. Again, let's say cable up. Again, path stop. And then again, you can see 1 packet only will take more time. Whenever this become green, it is STP. So that 50 second that we need to ignore. It should be RSTP. Otherwise, this faster 10 second, but switch port itself taking 50 seconds. That is not the HSRP problem. If you are running here RSTP, it is able to take decision in 6 seconds. Then HSRP 10 second need to count. See guys, again request timeout. And then packet start. Clear? Again pack remove. Packet stop. Clear? More than real scenario, not possible. This is only. Okay, this is pure real scenario I'm explaining. That yeah, live connection, packet down. Also what? PC will get the idea. Let me use Control C, forcefully stop. Till that 93 packet only send, from that 88 receive, 5 loss. First time I drop 2 packet loss. Second time I block 2 packet loss. In between 1 packet loss when I activate the path. Okay, in background you can see notification here. Now I'll show from the switch side. When I remove the cable, what you find? It will change to init. Means go back to an initialize process. Okay. Then you can see line protocol change again become active. When again remove the cable, init, and again now it's become active. Getting it? Hmm? Hmm? If priority same, then yes, preempt 10 will again just give a person that yeah, you will take the priority. But what if it is active? Okay, right now you can say guys again it's become active. So if you see the status, it is active only. But if you want to see it from the switch side again, let's say I remove the cable and go to the router 1. Again, you find it is go back to initialize. And at this time in the router 2, Right now it is standby, and now it is become active. Again, check the status. Now it is active. And in the router 1, it is init. Init means what? It is still not start the process because entire cable is removed. In real scenario, obviously cable not removed. There is some problem. Here cable remove means what? Interface down. That's why you find the init. Okay, and what? Router 2 is active. You can check one more time. Router 2 is active. Okay, and now what? Let me connect the cable. And let's say fast forward. Then again router 1 become active. Again you can check. So previously it is init. Now become active. And go to the router 2. Previously it is active. Now standby. Okay. Yes. They're not lost. Now only 2 packets. It's not like connection broken. Yes. Glitch. You can say it's normal glitch. Okay, like let's say you are talking. So if you are traveling, so for a few seconds voice cut. Again your mobile in the network. Again you can talk. It's not like call end. But if longer time, then call end. Same thing here. If let's say more than 10 seconds, no one is active, then obviously connection closed. Clear everyone? Good. Now let's say I already show you from the physical sign that connection is how running. I also show you from the router side. Last thing, let's say if you want to see from user side. Okay. So right now what? Let's say from the PC. I'm not doing just ping. I want to do trace route. I hope that command is working. Previously not working, but after the update. Trace RT command for checking the path. It's working. Just wait. Trace complete. It is saying from here. Let me do one more time. No, it is not showing what I'm expected. Trace complete. 254. I'm getting reply. It should be showing. Okay. What I want to say, guys, it is maybe packet is still the command is working, but not the proper output. What you will find in real scenario, let's say when you try to do the trace route, that I want to check how I connected to 254. Then in background, you will get the replay from 1.1. And when this router down, again you want to ping 254. Ping is working, but in background, you will get idea that it is replay from 2.2. That is not showing here in packet tracer, but you will find in the real scenario. Command is same, concept is same, but output not showing it properly. Okay, guys, anything from your side you can ask. Otherwise, now we have 10 minutes, but in that we cannot start new topics, so we'll end here. And tomorrow again, we'll discuss about little bit security related topics. Combo. Like we learn the routing and then we discuss what SCL and NetPed. Now for switching relay. Okay. So anything you want to ask, guys? Otherwise, write down done in the chat box. Online people will end here. Done. Okay, guys. Bye bye. We'll meet tomorrow.